Horizon Forbidden West is the long-awaited sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. We'll once again be following humanity's champion Aloy as she journeys toward the wreckage of the American West Coast to try and save the world. Here's everything you need to know about Horizon Forbidden West. Set 6 months after the events of Horizon Zero Dawn, the world is ending. Again. Between deranged machines, fierce storms, and a blight ripping through the planet and destroying its crops, the remaining humans are struggling to get by. Aloy, a former outcast, needs to get to the bottom of what's going on by heading to the Forbidden West, gathering allies and exploring the remains of Earth to help uncover the secrets that will save it. On her journey, she'll travel to new areas like San Francisco and Las Vegas, as well as meet new tribes like the Utaru, farmers who work the dying land, and the Tenakth, a tribe driven by war and combat, and try and make them work together to try and save the world. It's not as simple as just making nice though, as a rebel Tenakth tribe will cause problems for everyone, and a greater threat looms over them all. Ashley Birch and Lance Riddick reprise their roles as Nora outcast Aloy and the mysterious Silence, who seems to have his own plans. And joining the cast are Angela Bassett playing Tenakth rebel Regala, and Carrie Ann Moss, who plays a mysterious character called Tilda. If you want to get caught up on the story before Forbidden West, make sure to subscribe. We've got a full story recap coming your way, and believe me, you'll need it. Horizon Forbidden West aims to build on what came before in Horizon Zero Dawn, with similar mechanics and combat. But Guerrilla is expanding on Aloy's suite of abilities and equipment to show that she's a more competent and experienced fighter than she was in the first game. At the same time, the studio has said that it wants to keep her abilities relatively realistic and human. Aloy obtains a pullcaster for traversal that allows her to grapple onto points around the world, and while she can climb more freely and even wall jump now, she's still a human and will struggle with particularly steep inclines. The pullcaster also acts as a winch, meaning you'll be able to use it to rip open vents to create more paths for you to travel. She can also swim underwater thanks to a new diving mask, and as in the first game, Aloy can override machines to ride around the world. In Forbidden West, she's able to use even more machine types as mounts. To make getting down as fun as going up, she can use the Shield Wing, a new item that acts as a glider to help get around the map. Totally new to the game is the Workbench, where Aloy can put her crafting skills to good use to upgrade her outfit and weapons, which can then be customized with mod slots as well as unlockable perks. You'll be able to equip outfits and gear with passive stat boosts and perks, which, when coupled with the new skills in the redesigned skill tree, should help you prepare for anything the Forbidden West might throw at you. Combat has also seen some tweaks, with Guerrilla wanting to encourage player choice and experimentation when they find themselves up against the ferocious metal beasts that roam the Forbidden West. The machines have gotten their own upgrades, with an emphasis on better AI and traversal tools that will let them jump, climb, swim, and look for shortcuts to head you off. Aloy is not the only person who can ride machines either. You'll be coming up against other factions who can use the machines as mounts. There are also new machines that you'll come up against, like the ginormous Tremor Tusk, who looks and acts like a giant war elephant. There's also the Rollerback, the pterodactyl-esque Sunwing, and the giant Slitherfang. Snakes. Why's it always gotta be snakes? When you encounter enemies, you'll be able to sneak away, but enemies will remember where they saw you and start to search if you're not where they expected to find you. There are also new unlockable abilities called Valor Surges. They will absolutely help you out if things get a little bit hairy. These new skills have 3 levels and can be powered up by removing components on enemies or by hitting their weak points. The higher the level of your Valor Surge, the more damage you'll deal. Missions can consist of contracts to complete certain types of tasks, like gathering a particular material from fallen machines, and of course the return of ruins and cauldrons. Forbidden West will also include a new warrior arena that will test your combat skills. Horizon Forbidden West will be available on both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. More on that in a second, but as of the writing of this video, it's not confirmed for PC. We think it's a safe bet to say it may come to PC eventually, as PlayStation has started to put first-party games like Days Gone, God of War, and of course the original Horizon onto the platform. In a recent Sony blog Q&A interview, PlayStation boss Herman Hulst asserted that the company intends to further invest in the PC space. Though most of the game has been shown on PS5, a set of PS4 screens released by Guerrilla shows the game looking awfully nice on that platform as well. Given that Horizon Zero Dawn was among the more stunning games for the PS4, Guerrilla may be able to push the hardware to its limit and make it an impressive showpiece there too. Speaking to Game Informer, the game's director has tried to assuage fears about the PS4 version. He said a lot of the development has taken place on the PlayStation 4 and a lot of playtesting is also done on PlayStation 4. So we are ensuring that owners of that console will have a great experience and that the game will look fantastic. Well, let's hope so. Guerrilla has detailed some of the upgrades we can expect to see on the PlayStation 5 version, such as the mapping of accurate facial expressions and body movements, but the studio says that the PlayStation 4 version is not compromised. On PS5, you'll also get all the advantages of Sony's shiny new console, like faster load times thanks to the high-speed solid-state drive and targeted 60 frames per second in performance mode. The game will also make use of the DualSense controller's haptic feedback as you journey and fight through the world, as well as the resistance on the adaptive triggers, making you feel like you're actually drawing the string on your bow. It'll also make use of the PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech. So far, no DLC or microtransactions have been announced for Forbidden West. You might remember that Zero Dawn did get a meaty DLC expansion called The Frozen Wilds, which opened up a new snowy region to explore and introduce new factions. Hopefully, Guerrilla will do something similar for Forbidden West, and we'll obviously have all the news if it happens. Forbidden West was originally set for launch in 2021, but slipped into early 2022. That delay actually had an unexpected impact on its price. Sony had previously announced that all games in the PS5 launch window would receive a free upgrade from the PS4 to PS5 versions. But as Horizon slipped outside this window, that deal wasn't valid anymore. After fan outcry, Sony quickly reversed its decision, meaning that if you buy Forbidden West on PS4 for $60, you can upgrade to the PS5 version for free. Seems like a great deal to me, as the PS5 version by itself costs $70. If you want all the bells and whistles, including digital soundtrack, art book, comic, and extra in-game resources like weapons and outfits, as well as photo mode extras, then the digital deluxe edition for PS4 and 5 will set you back $80. We have a ton of Horizon content on the horizon. Like graphics comparisons, tips, walkthroughs, and of course our review, so make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching.